Alright guys, we're pausing the music because it's serious time. We're gonna shoutcast myself playing the game because you wanted this, and well, yeah, anyway. Here we go! Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Blue and welcome to another Shoutcast. This is going to be very interesting indeed because at the moment I'm currently shoutcasting myself. Anyway, it is going to be two pugs going up against each other. We are in a solo queue match at the moment. As you can see, we have the Guardian, Little Sword, Shadowkin, Blue Matsoy, and Huarun on the red team. We're up against Micro, Supply Depot, Tambana, Black Moro, and Nom Surins on the blue team. As you can see, Blue's going to make his way over here to the mine to start things off. Going to be sending their Necro over here. Should be pretty good in 1v1s if they end up coming up against that. Meanwhile, we're also going to be seeing red team Thief crossing over, going for a bit of an offensive push, and we're also going to see one of the members going for the Warrior, actually. We'll be heading over onto the boss, and two more will be making their way onto middle. Now, at the moment, we are also going to see Blue making his way to middle, coming in for the support. He will go up the front, which will leave him a little bit vulnerable considering he's going that way to any thieves or anything that might be in the main bulk of the fight. Contrast to had he gone up around the back and actually been up on the ledge there, he probably would be able to defend himself a little bit better. But anyway, let's check it out as he's just now going into combat. Gonna probably lay down some marks here first, try to get some stuff onto the enemy Mesmer here. But he is going to go a bit aggressive in here at the moment, going onto the Guardian actually here. And as well, we can see he's going to be pulling out. See the Guardian over here taking a bit of heat, but is able to get through that, popping off his renewed focus. A lot of pressure still being applied to him, however, as we continue on with this team fight. Still a lot of pressure going on the Guardian. Is exhausting through his cooldowns. Probably going to be going down very shortly here as well. We are going to see the Flesh Golem coming in, running him over. This is going to be trouble here now for the Guardian. Guardian going into the downstate. We're going to see a lot of cleave. One of the members going for a stomp right now, but it's not going to happen there, as we did actually see the knockback wave of light on the Guardian there actually go off successfully. And with that, we are going to see the Guardian on the red team bunker get eliminated, which will start to push this team fight heavily into the red team favor. Other things to look out for here, guys, is because of the fact that they did push their home point forward, they have actually left the mine open there for themselves. And with that, however, we are going to see mid-cap go into the favor of our red team, and we will now see Blue fall back to the mine. Actually, we also see a two-man offensive push, rather, going in from, I believe, the Warrior and Thief on the red team. Defending over there on the blue side, I believe, is going to be the Ranger, Necromancer, and Guardian. So with all those people there, other things to consider here as well, guys, is the fact that it is 4v5 at the moment. So our red team is going to have an extremely large advantage in this matchup. Making our way now over to the far end. We are going to see Blue coming in to support that in just a second. However, at the same time, it actually looks like it's one of his teammates going to be calling for him to fall back here, so he is going to piece out of here, get himself ready for the next engagement, as we did see that offensive pusher, the Warrior, as well as the Thief, getting knocked out there. So, once again, very soon, we are going to see Surins make his way up onto mid. He will run into a very offensive, or he will run into a big defensive clash here now, as we are going to see both the Necromancer and the Ranger sitting up on mid. Blue as well will make his way back over to home, just watching the beach, making sure things are secure here at the moment. Blue team's boss was actually killed over here, actually, and knocked that out, but going back up to mid, now we are going to check out things that are going on over here. It's going to be a Little Sword of the Warrior, as well as Blue, who's playing Connie Necro, making their way up to mid. Now, unfortunately, it's only Surin here, and he's getting absolutely decimated by conditions at the moment, so he will go into the downstate and very soon be stomped out. We again are going to see this Thief, Huarun, make his way over to the far end. He will come across the Mesmer, however, so they may need a little bit of help, but the Thief should be able to handle the Mesmer in a 1v1 pretty nicely, so that shouldn't go. That might actually end up going into a red team cap. We are going to have to see, though. Once again, still 4v5 in favor for our red team here at the moment, so more than likely it's looking strong for them to win the game here now. But we do see the Mesmer piecing out of that note, as we did see the Thief knocked out just a few moments ago. Blue, however, going for a very aggressive engagement. He really should not be here right now, trying his best to try and get out, but as we can see, Mesmer is going to try to make that a hard job, getting crippled here now, trying his best to get out of the way of things. Will move out of here. Oh, but actually gets pulled in there by the Guardian, so he is going to have to run away from things now, trying his best to escape. Will be able to get out of range, get full boons here with Alyssa Cleanse, get himself out of range and into safety for the time being. But now we see this big group here from the blue team, basically their entire force, in all honesty here. They got the Guardian, the Mesmer. I'm trying to see where their fourth is. Actually, they got two on mid here too, so they are going to go for a bit of a split push. Blue at the moment is going to move his way over to home just in case the Mesmer is making his way over here. However, it does appear that instead they are going up to mid at the moment, going back up to the middle point now. We are going to check out what is going on up at that node. Let's take a look-see right here, guys. Going up just to see. We do have the Engineer on node currently. However, he is getting very low, and with Blue coming into the fight, applying conditions to him, it is going to knock him out here nice and easy. However, it looks like he just might hold on here. Blue going in for a bit of an aggressive engagement. He's definitely going to have to watch out here as well. Oh, one of his teammates going down, the Guardian, who was actually the team's Ranger, will be going down right here as well. But we're going to have to see Blue trying to come in, trying to save the teammate. Not going to happen. Eating through Death Shroud. More than likely, we are going to see Red Team actually losing this point. Blue at the moment just really eating through. He will be going down. That is basically guaranteed at this point, unfortunately. But as he did have a bit of Death Shroud juice there, he was able to keep himself alive for a bit longer and keep the node decapped in neither team's favor. Obviously in his team's favor, however, because they do have the lead at the moment. Stomp will come off there, I believe, from the Guardian on Namasurans, knocking him out. And we will see Blue respawn in just a few minutes. But Red Team, generally speaking, has been sort of culled for the time being. We are going to see the war coming up around the back. I'm trying to see, looks like he's actually going to dive in on mid here. Thankfully, other members that were here for the Blue Team did actually leave. However, had they were there, that would have been a very, not a smart decision for our Red Team warrior. But now Blue coming out of spawn will be rejoining the mine fight, which has already begun. It looks like Red Team has a pretty hefty advantage over here. In fact, it's basically all wrapped up. The only person offensing, I believe, was the Mesmer, and he has just been knocked out by, I believe, 2 members of the Red Team at the moment. Current scores, by the way, it's 303 to 207, with our Blue Team holding 2 capture nodes at the moment, and our Red Team holding 1 capture node, their home node, but they are looking to take back both of those nodes, actually. Unfortunately, Huarun failed, the thief this is, at taking the far node due to the fact that was smited. I believe he was taken out by, just trying to see here, and I believe it was probably the engineer that managed to knock him. Actually, no, sorry, it was probably, who was that over there? It might have been the Ranger, actually, trying to see. A bit hard to see here when we can't look at everyone's point of view, but you guys get it. Anyway, we did see over here Guardian going for it. Blue tried to go in there, tried to corrupt wounds, unfortunately did miss that because of a blind there, and was unable to get that off. But now we are going to go back up to the mid fight once again, very slowly making a push here, as you can see, being very cautious indeed. Don't want to get trapped in here, taking too much damage. Unfortunately, our Red Team doesn't actually have a bunker here, so they are going to have a bit of trouble team fighting, but shouldn't be too much trouble for them. I just noticed as well that this engineer is actually running with turrets, like spec turrets, as we did see that was an overcharge shot, the overcharge shot of the net turret that went on the Blue there. So a bit of an interesting choice for an engineer build, to say the least. But over here again in middle, we are seeing Blue take a bit of damage at the moment, trying to hold on for himself here, but it looks like Blue Team's members are getting knocked out here one by one, and more than likely we are going to see this node. Hold on though, the Guardian is going to try to come in, try to save his teammates right now. Blue's making an effort to try and stop that right now. Let's see, trying to get a fear mark off, but it's not going to come off in time there, and Blue will be unable to stop that opponent from getting res. However, now Omnanosurance taking the cleave there from within the downstate will actually go into the downstate himself here now, and it looks like very shortly we are going to see this node falling back into Red Team hands. Supply depot, last man standing. Blue is going to peace out of here because he does not want to end up going down here. Just 1 or 2 hits from anyone would really knock him out at this point, so he's just going to fall back for the time being, get himself into a good position, and get ready for the next fight, which may be happening over here at the mine. So we are seeing the 2 Necros take position over there. Mid has basically been cleared out here right now, so no action really going to be happening on the map. Blue Team trooping themselves up, getting ready for their next engagement. We don't really know where that is, but Mesmer has just appeared at mid, so it looks like they are going to once again push mid. At least their Mesmer is, obviously. Mesmer, however, once again is falling back as they're taking some oppression here from the warrior Little Sword, and once again is also going to be joined by Omnamasurans, so Huarun, as well as Little Sword. The warrior and thief once again going to go in, supported by Blue here as well. Blue coming in there with the Connie pressure, in addition to the burst that was coming in from those other members, is going to allow them to knock out, I believe it was the Mesmer. Yeah, Mesmer going into the downstate here right now. Omnamasurans going to try to save it. Blue comes in though with the fear, interrupts the resurrection, and once again we will see a successful stomp going off, and Red Team once again taking solid control of their lead here. As we go back, checking out what is happening, we do see a little bit more pressure going on to the mine. Blue going to fall back along with 2 other members of the Red Team. They are going to leave mid open. Bit of a risky choice there, as again, mid crucial control point on any map. This map not as important as some other maps, say Legacy, where it'd be a huge advantage to hold on to that node for as long as humanly possible, because it's a really big staging point. But still, mid is obviously a very important point. You don't just want to leave it open for anyone to take. But again, the home point for Red Team will be staying solid and in their control. We are seeing two of their other members going for their home boss. They will kill that, get themselves up to 477 points. And it looks like, guys, that we're less than 20 points away now from seeing the Red Team take this game. So I think they are going to be winning it, guys. Congratulations to the Red Team. Looks like they're going to be taking this one. Congratulations to the Guardian, Little Sword, Blue Matoi, Huarun, and Shadowkin for taking this game. And as well, just keep in mind that the Blue Team was only having 4 members. So that is something to be considered. But Supply Depot, Micro, Timbanum, Blackmar, and Omnamasurans as well did an excellent job on the Blue Team. So you guys, if you enjoyed this, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. If I do actually end up uploading this to YouTube, which is very unlikely, but I might do it anyway just so I can actually get some content on my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more REST PvP stuff. And for those of you on Twitch, please feel free to asking comments, questions, concerns, and all that other stuff, because we are back.